I was born with a rare genetic condition called ectrodactyly, ectodermal dysplasia cleft syndrome, so in short, EEC syndrome, and it presents very differently in each individual. So I was born with missing fingers, so 7 fingers to be exact. I grew up in a very small town, so I was known as Alana with the hand difference, or the girl with the hand difference. And I remember vividly at high school we had cardigans and I used to hide my hands under the cardigans, and my acceptance of my hand difference was absolutely not there.
When Lana signed up as a board member for support group the Aussie Hands Foundation, she was keen to connect with others who shared her life experiences. But as she signed into her first online meeting, she had no idea just how deep one of those connections would be.
I joined the meeting and already it was this huge sense of belonging. Dave then popped up on the screen. I recall he was actually slightly late to the meeting and he introduced himself, and straight away I just felt this connection with him as a person, and he was just very light and bright and charming.
My name's Dave Serpel. I'm 25 years old. I was born in 1999 with a condition called brachydactyly. Basically, one of my hands has 3 missing fingers. I was on this Zoom meeting for Aussie Hands one night. We were having a board meeting and I laid my eyes on this beautiful woman that I'd never seen before. She came on the screen and I was a little bit sneaky actually. During the meeting, I had my phone there and I was kind of looking her up on Facebook because it said her name down there. So I was giving her a cheeky little stalk and I had no idea that she was thinking the same thing.
With Lana living in Perth and Dave in Darwin, the only way to get to know each other was online.
Dave and I spoke every day via phone or FaceTime, and we kind of took each other on a journey of each other's lives.
Hi, honey. I wish you were here. So beautiful.
We were both born with 7 fingers. So we initially knew that was something we had in common, which is really something that nobody has in common with each other. So that's pretty incredible. However, we very quickly learnt that our connection and the things that we had in common stretched very far deeper than that.
After 3 whirlwind months of texts, calls and FaceTimes, these long-distance lovebirds couldn't stand to be apart a moment longer.
It was such a surreal feeling because I felt like I genuinely knew him so well, but then the physical touch, when we hugged was so new. It's like you were on this tiny screen for 3 months and you're real. I remember we were just driving home, holding hands going, oh, it's you. It was really surreal feeling.
I had driven with, her on FaceTime with the phone in the cup holder and she'd been there, looking up at me. And so actually having her physically there was beautiful. And it did take a little bit of getting used to in the first few days, just having each other there. But again, it felt like it had been such a long time coming.
Are you lost in the moment?
Come early 2023, they were engaged with a baby boy on the way. But as Mr. and Mrs. Serpel looked forward to this exciting new chapter in their love story, one big question remained.
Given that I've had individual genetic testing and my parents have also been in touch with a geneticist, I have known for a long time that I would have 50% chance of passing on EEC syndrome to my child. But I think in our love and in our relationship and in the people that we are, we just felt really confident that as parents we could support him either way. It was really beautiful how we found out. We were in the scan and he put his arm up and waved, and we could see what we thought was 4 fingers, and straight away we said, oh, he's only got 4 fingers, and the sonographer said he's actually got 5, but 2 of them are fused.
Lana and Dave's son has inherited his mum's condition, but for him it presents very differently. In addition to some webbing joining his fingers and some foot differences, Jeremiah was born with a cleft lip and palate. requiring several intensive surgeries over his first year of life.
The experience over the last year with Jeremiah has been incredible, but the hardest year of our lives. He's an extremely resilient child and amazes us every day, but the intervention that he's had is huge. I think we're just grateful that he won't remember a lot of it.
We will, as parents, take every step to make sure that he's around the most supportive community of people. We're going to come out the other side in the end, and, you know, everything's going to be okay. Oh, wow.
Last year, the Serpels relocated to Melbourne, allowing them easy access to top paediatric experts like plastic surgeon Professor Christopher Coombs.
I first met Dave 25 years ago when his mum brought him along with his hand difference. Treating young children is always a privilege, and as you get older, you then start treating the children of the children you've already treated. I find that one of the most satisfying things in my career.
You're gonna go on the swing?
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna go high?
Because both David and Lana have hand differences, they've got lived experience. And so there's no question that Jeremiah's future is golden. He's a smart little boy who's going to grow into a wonderful human being.
Oh, good boy.
Jeremiah and I recently sat in a room with, there was 5 of us, including Jeremiah and I, with people with EEC syndrome. Yeah. No words. To have that opportunity to sit in that room with other people and other children and parents with the same condition was like a dream come true. Yeah.
Ooh.